Hello, my name is Keith and I am the Woke Pastor. I am here to share my theology and how it informs and forms our lives. No good deed goes unpunished. There's no more difficult a job than to do good for others. Goodness is opposed to the need for control and selfish ambition or greatness, term used common today. Since the beginning of humanity, we've tried to get more. We've tried to control everyone and everything. It is our human condition. Goodness opposes basic sinful human nature. Goodness in this world never occurs without a price or without pain. You've heard the term, no good deed goes unpunished. While working in an ecumenical placement in ministry, I encountered many dissenters to the mission with the Anglo and Lakota communities in South Dakota. Some tried to stall our programs and redirect our vision, but that didn't stop us. We had a purpose. When we received a grant to start a court appointed special advocate program to represent the rights of children in the legal process, a judge whose support was necessary decided to oppose it. We handed him the check and told him that he could explain to the grantor why he had changed his mind. We then created a child care advocacy group. Every barrier becomes an opportunity to share the truth. The Bureau of Indian Affairs Contract School at our United Methodist Mission in Farmington, New Mexico had mismanaged funds provided for renovation. The facilities went into decline and we had to begin an eviction process. With new funding from the United Methodist Church and the Navajo tribe itself, the Navajo Nation opened a new preparatory school on the campus. When the Bureau of Indian Affairs was evicted, the news reports were that the United Methodist Church was evicting the Native Americans, rather than giving the tribe the opportunity to open a new and better school, which is what actually happened. In a West Virginia county, I was sent to shut down a program that had been unsuccessful for 27 years. There were 5 members of the parish council who had a stranglehold over the mission. Anything that was a disruption to their control was not allowed. My only solution was to work around those individuals and create a grassroots ministry to meet the needs of each of the 3 separated communities that were separated by mountains in the county. The council was oblivious to what was happening as new programs then began to develop. In another West Virginia county, power was held by a few powerful businessmen and the Retired Teachers Association, who saw progress and the development of new ideas as a threat to their monopolies and their power. They were okay with our meeting basic needs such as food, clothing, and financial assistance. They were not okay with the new focus on business development and educational services for children with special needs. In response, the parish chose to perish rather than put up a fight. These scenarios highlight the point that any good work creates a negative response. Goodness is directly opposed to sinful human nature that would rather achieve greatness. We need to control the people around us and have possession. We need to fulfill the need for self gratification. The negative response to goodness can also be subliminal and very devious. The reaction is usually in proportion to the action. The greater good that you do results in a greater negative response as well. All the great work that Biden did to build back our economy after the COVID pandemic will now reap the punishment of 4 devastating Trump years. As discouraging as it is to be punished and challenged for doing well, our mandate is to prevail. We run the race and fight the good fight and march towards victory, because when we fight, we will win. If you like these videos, please click subscribe.